So
because I'm trying to do exposure therapy for a side parting because I'm going as Addison Rae for Halloween, and I want to do a side parting because it's fun. I have so many clips, but some law. I had a really harsh side parting in high school, like literally started here and would like, it was like a freaking comb over, because that was the vibe at the time and me and all my friends had them, and then we all slowly transitioned to middle partings. And this is the most side parting I've done since being in high school. But I thought I could finally sit down and speak to you about the past couple of days. I've been so busy and I've been so like not in a good mental space. It's been so annoying. But on Wednesday I had quite a bad morning. I woke up just feeling so anxious, and I had plans Wednesday and Thursday, and today's Friday. I have plans tonight and tomorrow, so they're all very fun plans, but I think just being busy after being not very busy for a while made me feel a bit worried. So I woke up on Wednesday, which was the little pop-up we did at Warwick, and I felt so anxious and depressed, and like the best way I can describe it is probably like imposter syndrome in regards to Christina Vintage and running a vintage shop and having the creative ability to run a vintage shop, because I did art at uni and people would obviously do better than me, which is normal, that's just life, and my initial reaction was just be like, okay, fight or flight mode, I'm choosing flight, like I give up, which is something that I've always managed to snap out of, because I wouldn't be here if I just gave up. And something that my mum taught me was to just never give up on your dreams, because she was so supportive of me throughout my whole childhood, and my brother were both self-employed, and she was just so accepting and believing in us. So obviously I would never give up and will never give up, but I just have days where I'm like, oh my god, I just shouldn't be doing this, like I'm not good enough, not creative enough. And then I'm just realising that I'm not using my creative abilities enough, my love for art enough. I did a whole degree in it and now I'm barely even thinking about it, and it just feels so wrong of me to just push this whole important part of me aside, because literally since I opened my eyes for the first time, art has been something that I have identified with. Like if anyone throughout my whole life would ask me what I was into, I would always say art the first thing. Fashion would be second. So there's something that is off balance here, I think, and I need to tap into being an artist as well as being a vintage shop owner and a fashion lover. So that is my vibe currently. I woke up with such imposter syndrome and I've just been trying to snap myself out of it. But on Wednesday, the market, seeing ham, obviously cheered me up a lot. Meeting people who are interested, getting feedback in real life is always something so important to me. And if you watch my last video, you'll know how important community is to me, because I talked a lot about that in the reasons why we even host events or do pop-ups, etc. So I felt a lot better. But on Wednesday morning I also smashed one of my mum's ornaments, so that was really, I would say, like, I haven't really been actively grieving in the forefront of my mind throughout the whole summer, and I think I talked about this in a previous clip when I went out on that walk in the dark. That was kind of the first trigger this autumn, and then this smashing of the ornament has been the second trigger, and this trigger has lasted so much longer. I'm so much more emotional than I have been for months. I'm just crying all the time, it's crazy. So I got home on Wednesday, had a good cry, even though I had a really good day, and Han always makes me feel so grounded, and Wednesday was very fun. And I'm currently doing a clear out on, I'm trying to clear out all of my summer old stock so I can bring in some new pieces, and yeah, that was really productive, really good. We're doing another one in about 2 weeks, which will be good again to have a bit of a clear out, get my head more refreshed. Then yesterday I tried to vlog going to Alton Towers. That was the first time I've ever been to Alton Towers. I know that people have talked about this my whole childhood and people have always told me how good it is. Oh my god, it's so good. It was so fun. Because that was my first time going and I thought I would be like scared of the roller coasters. I've only ever been on quite small roller coasters. I've been on one in Disneyland that has a loop. It's the Indiana Jones ride. That's the biggest one I've ever been on. But I went on every roller coaster and I was so proud of myself because I'm normally such a wimp when it comes to things like this. And I hate like anything that will set me off with adrenaline. But oh my god, it was so much fun. And just to spend the day with my friends who I've known since I was like a literal child, it was so healing and so like I just felt like a kid the whole day, and I like felt this pure excitement that was so refreshing to feel and nice, and I just forgot about everything and just like went on these machines that are just meant to make you feel like excited and like feel all this adrenaline and stuff. My favourite, if you were wondering, was the Smiler. The Smiler is so good. Obviously, I grew up in the West Midlands. People have spoken about Alton Towers my whole life. People have talked about the Smiler since it opened. I was so petrified to go on it. Oh my god, that's the best thing that's ever happened to me. That was so fun. And then my second favourite was Galactica. I'm so sorry if you don't know about Alton Towers and you just don't understand what I'm talking about, but if you do, my second favourite was Galactica. It's basically like you're flying through this roller coaster because the position you're in, you're like sat, so your bum's here, like head's here, but you're sat like this, so your head's here and then your feet are like poking out, so you're just like flying through. Oh my god, it was so fun. And we got to see stuff like there's an aquarium at Alton Towers. Why is there an aquarium at Alton Towers? But yeah, it was very fun and I felt like such a kid again and it was so healing. But unfortunately I got home and again triggered because I got home to this house that was all, I used to live here with my mum and I just got here and I thought, oh my god, I've had such a good day, I can't wait to tell her about it. Then I got home, none of the lights were on because no one's home because I live alone. Like no one's there to cook me dinner, do you know what I mean? Like all the thing, like it was just one of them evenings where it's like, oh my god, I really want my mum right now. I really want my mum. So yeah, I spent a lot of yesterday evening like just crying and trying to self-soothe, and I woke up today feeling a lot better. I think the Dark Knight's Batman reference, I think the fact that it's getting darker earlier is making me feel quite depressed and lonely, and this is exactly what I was feeling last winter. So it's not a surprise, but it is annoying because obviously I don't want to feel like this, no one wants to feel like this, but I'm going to be accepting of it. I'm just going to let it happen. If I want to cry, I will just cry. And yeah, so it's been a bit of a roller coaster of a few days, but today, speak of the devil, is Han's birthday. She's 22 and we're gonna go to a gay club and party, and then tomorrow we're gonna go get sushi, and I'm so excited to be spending it with her and her friends, and I'm bringing my friend Connie, who I've recently introduced them both, so it's very fun. And yeah, I think the side part, what do we think? I don't think it's going to be my regular hair, but maybe, because I put rollers in the front, but while I've been filming this, I'm thinking I need to put a couple more rollers in and make these flip in, even though this will just fall out anyway, so but this is all that counts. So I'm planning my outfits currently, so I'm going to show you what I'm planning. This is my outfit for tonight, I think. well, me and Han did a skirt swap on Wednesday, so I swapped this skirt for one of the skirts that she made from me. Oh my god, gorgeous. It's 90s vintage. It's been on a Depop for ages, and I've been watching it to see if it would sell because I knew that I would be so annoyed if it sold, so I'm very happy I got it. I feel like a princess. And then this was the top I thought would go best with it because it's quite high-waisted compared to everything else I have, and all my other tops are pretty long. So this top is from Vinted. It's from the 2000s by a brand named Jennifer with a Y, and I thought the length would go with it, and also this lace is the same colour as the skirt. It's a 90s dress from Lipsy. It's like a little baby doll vibe. I've had this in my wardrobe since I was probably about 17. I never had the confidence to wear it until right now. The only trouble is I haven't got any like going out bags except for this one, and I can't tell if it goes. I feel like colour wise it goes really well. Vibe wise, does it? But also we're planning to do face gems, and I'm worried that this dress isn't face gem vibe. So I do have reservations with it, but I think it is a really flattering dress, and I think that the shape of it is so freaking cute, and it's a little bit like sparkly, and it's satin. So this is the one I'm leaning towards with my black flats and my everyday coat, because I've got disease where I can't switch up my accessories. But I don't know, I have two other choices. This one is, I wore this for my, I think I wore this for my 21st. This bit is completely see-through, but I have a white lace bra on, so it should probably go quite well. But also this is quite sheer, so I'd have to work out what to wear underneath. But this is the one I wore to see Lana Del Rey for the first time. I found it in a charity shop, but it's originally Urban Outfitters, but it has this like ruffle, and I feel like this would go with the bag better. Would this go with the bag? Like, I feel like that is quite a fun vibe if I can work out what to style underneath. This is also like just baddie vibe, simple vibe, which may be the vibe that I want tonight. Vote in the comments, and then if I don't pick the one you voted, you can cyberbully me. Okay, this is way more shit than I thought. I can't believe I wore this outside in the daytime. Okay, I put a black slip underneath. I wish I had a white one. The only white one I have like would stick out here, so I just can't even use that as a thing. I don't even have a white vest or anything. I may have a white cami. Then what would I put on the bottom half? I think this, like, at least all of this is one colour, because if I wore white top black skirt that would look weirder, I think. But I just hate, I just hate how that looks. But is it that bad? Am I just being picky? This is my most like going to the club dress. Do you know what I mean? Like, but I don't know in it, but let me ask my friends and see what they say, and then you'll probably see which one I wear later. Wish me luck. I've got to leave in about an hour and a half ish, so I've got time. I wish my hair wasn't so frizzy. Okay, I actually don't need the help of my friends. I am going to wear this red dress. I think it matches the vibe the most, and the hair in the bag makes it fun. So, decided.
Only ever run in circles, and I'm only ever It's like not
3 different kinds of...
I like that.
Do you know what I miss? Do you know what I miss, dear?
Would anyone like to see my mega vintage haul? First of all, I got this top from the charity shops today. I obviously have DIY'd it a little bit. It was like a baby tee. You will literally never catch me dead in a baby tee. It's a weird insecurity, but I love it. From Vinted, this arrived. Sex and the City Kiss and Tell. Wait, there's such a good page about the outfits they wear. Let me find it. Oh my god. And it shows you where the outfits are from. But I'm upset about this because Carrie, obviously she's the main character, she has this whole page, and then the rest of the characters only have this little bit. And especially Samantha and Charlotte, I'm like, I need to know where all of their clothes are from so I can copy. This dress, I wish that I could show you it better. I guess if I put it a bit like this, it will translate better. But it's this 90s Morgan dress, and it goes down like that, and then it's got this little cut out there, and then on the back it's like completely backless, and then there's this little keyhole detail here as well with the bow, and then there's little sequins in it. It's so gorgeous. The listing of it was very questionable, but I guess this is a very hard dress to photograph, so I will try my best trying to photograph that for my shop, but it's literally perfect. Morgan is one of my favourite brands, like ever. Another one of these sequin tops. This time it's black, and this is going to be for Christina Vintage Spring Summer 26. I'm going to be Alison Rave Halloween. So I found this on Vinted. You know the picture of her where she's wearing the pink version of this. I used to have the like aqua version. Oh my god, I wish I never sold it, because this used to be like a Pinterest famous dress or top, I guess. And when it was Pinterest famous, I managed to find the blue one, and then I sold it, obviously for a profit, because that's what happened in 2020. You'd find this or anything Brandy Melville and you'd make like a 500% profit. But I found the black version, which I guess is more wearable for my wardrobe at this age. So yeah, this is my Halloween costume. I'm gonna DIY some shorts that say, so I put my headphones on like when she announced headphones on coming out, and then put my hair in a little side parting and put a tiara on. But yeah, I'm going out with my friends today to get Wingstop, and I'm very excited. And Peter and Smudge are here. I spent the whole day yesterday cleaning, and you know when your house just never feels clean enough? I'm kind of in that vibe of you.
Yeah, you psycho. I love it. Oh, that was what song are we doing? Have you put yours in? Okay, let's do it. Yeah, this angle is so I'm not ready. Oh, you don't think I see it? Yeah. Yay! Wow. So cute. Whoa.
I'm back home. I've got my pyjamas on. It's nearly 11 PM. We've been out for hours. I think I look quite scary in this lighting, but I'm doing some major retail therapy at the moment because I have disposable income for the first time in a while, and I feel like with grief you just have to comfort yourself in any means possible. That being said, I'm sat next to a massive Primark bag. I'm not over consuming, and I'm not encouraging that, and it just is not what I stand for, full stop. But I did buy some things to make myself more comfortable because, as I said before, I'm trying to make my environment more cozy, more homely, especially in time for the dark nights. So I bought some pink slippers because the last slippers I had lasted me a while, but they have gone a bit like grimy and gross, so I did actually feel the need to treat myself. And then also we went in the photo booth, so I got some photo booth pictures and some new loafers, classic. And then the last thing I'm actually like genuinely really excited for, because I have only white bed sheets and they're quite thin and they get stained a lot because obviously I let my dog, well not obviously, but I let my dog on my bed and he's my baby, so I'm not going to let him not go on my bed. You can probably hear him ruffling around in the background, but he does tend to get muddy paws, and then, sorry if this grosses you out, but he gets muddy paws and then muddy paws go on my bed and stain it. So I bought some pale pink ones, which obviously are not gonna cover the stains, but they do have a pattern on them. Peter! They do have a pattern on them, and they have these pink flowers, and they're kind of like quilted, so they're going to be way warmer for the winter, and they were only £12. I've spent like £30 on bed sheets in oh, he's coming up. I've spent like £30 on bed sheets in Sainsbury's before. I should have just been going to Primark, unfortunately. So I'm very excited. I might put this on tomorrow. I want to have a day tomorrow where I'm just like recuperating again. I feel like I am having a lot of those days recently, but I'm kind of trying to like fight off this seasonal depression. I'm so happy to be spending a lot of time with my friends. Obviously we all have jobs, so we all have periods of time where we're busy and we don't really see each other, but I'm very appreciative to have such a lovely friend group and people that I have been able to rely on for about 10 years now, over 10 years. So yeah, very, very privileged in that respect, and I always feel better after spending time with them. So yeah, guys, I'm literally in bed. It's like past midnight, and I just had the idea to move my desk to in front of my window next to my bed. Is that a bad idea? Should I sleep on it? I really want to get out of bed and do it now, but I think that I will sleep on it. Way too excited and didn't even show it before. This is obviously not the full after, but I think this is looking kind of cute. Like, chair there. But now I need to figure out what to do with all this. The room is finished. It could be a bit more tidy, but I actually do have to make some money today. So I'm going to do that first and then like go out and go in and do all the details. But my bed stayed the same. This is where all my Depop stock is, and then this book I used a lot at uni and then I found it in a charity shop. It's actually so cool. It tells you what certain things mean, like motifs. So for example, a window or an oak tree, cool. And then my space heater, my fan is down there because it needs to be put away because it's cold now. Then I have my mirror with some affirmations on it, and my Year of Rest and Relaxation poster. I guess this is not that poster, but the poster of I think the painting is called Portrait of a Girl Wearing White. This is my door. And then I watched Lady Bird when I'd first moved in, so I've written my name up there. I got new bed sheets. These were in the haul yesterday. I put them on, they're very cute. There's Peter, he's enjoying the new bed. And then I got that poster from a Liverpool Uni Open Day. I'm gonna look on the back and see who the artist is because I've had this up since I was like 17 and I just love it. Like I've never fallen out of love with it. And then I have these from a Halloween costume a couple years ago. This is my windowsill. Oh, he's fallen off. Let me fix him. Okay. This is my desk. This is where I do my makeup. This sparked the room renovation because I want some light while I'm doing my makeup. So yeah, that's that. Then I have this shelf with a poster from a pop-up and then some books. I hope this isn't giving you motion sickness. Then down here I have my old bedside table. I found this at Car Boot for £5 and it's actually the original, like it's not a dupe of it, and I just felt so accomplished when I figured that out. This is all my necklaces and jewellery. Then I have these 3 swan illustrations that I did for an animation for the shop, and a Yoshitomo Nara postcard. And then in here, I'm going to sort it out, but at the moment it's like underwear and basics that don't go on the rail. And then these are my 2 clothes rails. They're quite unstable, both of them, especially this one, but I think they look cute. And then I put my magazines down there and some shoes, and that is the finished room. I don't even know if it looks better, but I feel like I needed an energy refresh, and obviously I'll keep tweaking it. So yeah, oh look. Okay, see you in the next clip. Bye. New background. Who's excited? I am. I feel I woke up and I felt so fresh and new and just energetically realigned. Today I'm going for a kind of bra showing look. I don't know if it's working. I also have stopped wearing lashes every day and I'm still like getting used to, I feel like I don't look that different, but I'm still getting used to like the fact that I've got no lashes on the end of my eyes. But today me and Han are gonna bop around the shops and just have a day. Outfit is this Brandy Melville polka dot top that I haven't worn forever, and then my baggy blue jeans, and then you know me, I'm not switching up with accessories, so yeah, this is my outfit.
Friendship kiss.
Oh, I love the
Kim. I'm actually leaving that
guys, vote yes or no in the comments. These ones. So yeah,
I did a thing.
We can't take her anywhere. So I should line it all up, yeah?
yeah.
Okay.
Make it look good.
Well, I could try.
As good as you can. I like it.
It's so cute, isn't it?
Guys, I'm home. Look at my hair. I actually love it. It's just that, I think you saw it in the vlog actually, it's just like a temporary spray from Claire's. Oh my god. It's kind of either inspiring me to do it for real, because I've had pink hair dye. I used to, in lockdown, I dyed like the front 2 bits, but I just bleached them. I never dyed them a colour, but I always, like the first time I did it, I bought pale pink dye to put on them and then just chickened out and never did it. But now I'm like, should I? I probably wouldn't do this much. I would probably do half of that, but we had a technical difficulty, so we had to spray more. I actually had the best day ever. I love my friends because they just allow me to bring out my inner child, and most of the time I feel quite like guarded and shy to be myself, but my friends do. Like, I never ever would have done this if Han didn't encourage me, or like we just like have so much fun together, and like I feel so inspired by the world around me when I'm with my friends, and feel so like my inner child feels so cared for now and like so attended to. And I think that's so nice, especially because throughout my life, because I make art and I have made art forever, a lot of it has been inspired by my inner child. Like a lot of my uni work was about like castles and princesses and fairies and like Hello Kitty, and I did some like writing about how I view the world 3 different objects. Like I wrote something about me being like a lamb teddy, like on someone's bed, and I think that's the most inspired piece of work I've ever made, and I just feel like I'm tapping way back into it now, and I'm so happy about it. But anyway, I bought some sweets. There is like a Asian supermarket that's just opened. Well, not just opened actually, I think it's been a few months, but I haven't like properly looked around. But as I was saying, like with my inner child, I just love things like this. I knew about this character but I forgot about her. Her name is Esther Bunny, and I did buy these just for the packaging because I'm starting to be way inspired to make like graphics for our like upcoming pop-ups and stuff. But that being said, I'm gonna open these really carefully, but taste freaking test. There's a freaking sticker. Oh my god. Right. 9 stickers to collect. How sweet. I love that. Okay. Like the attention to detail is crazy. This is what it looks like. It is chocolate with popping candy flavour. Kind of tastes like coffee. It actually really tastes like coffee. That's so weird. It's kind of popping. It is kind of popping. Okay, the next 2 things are lemon tea flavour and grapefruit flavour. Again, can we just appreciate the illustrations? Oh, it's her little face. Can you see that? Wait, let me cover my face. This is the grapefruit flavour. This tastes like when the Body Shop was all the rage when I was like an early teen. I used to go in and get this like grapefruit, I think it was hand sanitizer. It tastes like that but like good. The lemon tea flavour. I also used to shy away from using like girly motifs in my work, especially, well not especially in 3rd year. 3rd year of uni is when I like, oh my god, I don't think I'm gonna like these. The smell is so strong. But in 3rd year of uni, I really embraced the girliness and like mentioning girlhood and like admitting to like being a girl, I guess. That's very dramatic way of saying it, but like just being like accepted and knowing that I wasn't going to be taken seriously and accepting that and trying to like fight against that, I guess. But girliness is something that inspires me the most. But I had 2 male teachers that year when I started to finally embrace it, because I did 4 years of uni. I spent the whole first 3 years trying to like fight the fact that I liked pink and like girliness because I wanted to be taken seriously as an artist. I was never taken seriously anyway the whole way through. I was very proud of my work and I was very proud of most of my work, but it was met with a lot of like, you know what I mean, like, you like pink and Hello Kitty. It's like, anyway, this is lemon tea flavour. Tea looks the same as before. Can you see? I also took my nails off, so I'm like shy about them. I bet you can see it better this time. But yeah, I took my nails off and I'm gonna keep them off. I think I'm just gonna try not to bite them because I'm 23. I should not be biting my nails at this age, but I just can't stop. It kind of tastes like soap. I guess it is lemon. That's not great. I'm glad I got both flavours. Let me try again. It really tastes like soap or perfume or something. There's not lemon juice in it. It's okay. I wouldn't choose it if it didn't have cute packaging there, do you know what I mean?
I actually am here and I actually am staying here. So then I think week 3.
I do feel like I've got like something blue going on for the Teen Vogue party. That's the vibe of this hair, I feel. I've literally got a date tonight. Hi! But I'm just doing some work. I am, you know how in the last vlog, I think it was, I said I was locking in with Instagram? I'm freaking locking in. I'm locking in with styling as well. At the minute I'm styling some, my iPad is so dirty, sorry. I'm styling some Halloween outfits. This one's a ballerina and the top is from me. I feel like I shouldn't be allowed to work from home because it's currently 4:30, I think. Let me check. Yeah, 4:30 and I'm working in bed. I've done all my makeup because I'm going to my friends for dinner tonight. But I'm in bed listening to like old, like 2014 music because that cheers me up. And Peter's here. And I'm making a poster. I drew a sailor girl. Well, I copied a reference of a sailor girl. And I'm just colouring it in now. Then I have to go and post some packages and walk the little baby.
So that we can get out of here.
Really good. It's just so spicy.
I'm actually so proud of this Instagram post I made. This top is from me and then the rest is from Pinterest. But it's all gonna be Halloween costumes. Oh, I just love how it looks. It reminds me of Polyvore. I used to be obsessed with Polyvore. So this is gonna look so good on my feed. Oh wait, this one with the choker. Look at him. I finally finished this poster. I've been feeling so uninspired with it. But I persevered and this is what it looks like. It's kind of inspired by like paint, like MS Paint. Oh, and I'm so happy to be making things again.